Once upon a time, in the sleepy town of Willow Creek, nestled deep in the heart of the forest, there was a tradition that sent shivers down the spines of its inhabitants every spring, the annual Easter egg hunt. What was supposed to be a joyous occasion for children and families had, over the years, taken on an ominous air, as rumors circulated of a curse that befell those who dared to participate. The legend spoke of a dark chapter in Willow Creek's past, when a sinister figure known only as the Easter Phantom roamed the woods. It was said that the phantom had hidden cursed eggs throughout the forest, eggs that bore not sweets and treats, but malevolent energies that twisted the minds of those who found them. Despite the warnings, the townsfolk couldn't resist the allure of tradition, and each year they ventured into the forest in search of the elusive eggs, hoping to avoid the fate that had befallen so many before them. Among those brave souls was young Sarah Thompson, a curious girl with a penchant for adventure. Despite her parents' warnings, Sarah was determined to uncover the secrets of the cursed Easter egg hunt. Armed with nothing but a wicker basket and her wits, she set out into the forest as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the trees. As Sarah ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew thick with an unnatural chill, and the once familiar paths twisted and turned, leading her deeper into the heart of darkness. The trees seemed to whisper secrets to her, their branches reaching out like skeletal fingers, beckoning her forward. Despite the growing sense of unease, Sarah pressed on, her heart pounding in her chest as she followed the faint glimmer of colored eggs hidden among the underbrush. With each egg she found, she felt a strange pull, as if the forest itself were guiding her toward some unseen destiny. But as Sarah reached for the final egg, she felt a sudden wave of dizziness wash over her, and the world around her seemed to blur and twist. When she regained her senses, she found herself standing in a clearing she had never seen before, surrounded by towering trees that loomed over her like silent sentinels. It was then that Sarah heard it, a low, guttural growl that sent shivers down her spine. She turned to see a pair of glowing eyes staring at her from the darkness, their gaze filled with hunger and malice. Frozen with fear, Sarah watched as the creature emerged from the shadows, its twisted form moving with an otherworldly grace. It was the Easter Phantom, its grotesque visage twisted into a mocking grin as it reached out a clawed hand toward Sarah. With a scream she turned and ran, the sound of the phantom's laughter echoing in her ears as she fled through the forest, the cursed eggs forgotten in her terror. For hours Sarah ran, her heart pounding in her chest as she struggled to find her way back to civilization. But no matter how far she ran, the forest seemed to stretch on endlessly, its dark embrace swallowing her whole. Just as Sarah felt herself succumbing to despair, she stumbled upon a familiar landmark, the edge of the forest, where the first rays of dawn were beginning to break through the darkness. With renewed hope, she burst through the trees and collapsed onto the forest floor, gasping for breath as the sunlight washed over her. As the townsfolk of Willow Creek emerged from their homes to greet the dawn, they found Sarah lying among the fallen leaves, her face pale and drawn, but alive. When she told them of her encounter with the Easter Phantom, they listened with wide-eyed horror, knowing that the curse of the Easter egg hunt was more than just a legend. From that day forth, the people of Willow Creek vowed never to venture into the forest again, lest they awaken the wrath of the Easter Phantom once more. And as for Sarah, she never forgot the terror of that fateful night, haunted by the memory of those glowing eyes staring at her from the darkness, a reminder of the curse that lurked within the shadows of the forest. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content if you enjoyed the story.